Hello?
An officer's body camera records as he approaches an SUV that's crashed off the side of a snow-covered road.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What's going on? Ma'am, you've got vomit down here in your door.
300 deal.
Have you been drinking?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have your ID handy?
I'm Becky Doherty. I'm the judge.
Your judge?
To be more specific, she is the county's common pleas court judge, 55-year-old Rebecca Doherty.
Kidding me?
Critic 1 here, and you're watching the Chaos Critics, where we observe chaos in all its forms. Courtroom meltdowns, traffic stop drama, viral implosions, you name it. If you get a kick out of chaos, stick around. Become a critic.
First, we go to the Juvenile Justice Center in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, at the juvie.
It's after 9 p.m. 4 teens aged 15 to 17 have been left unsupervised while on a work detail, off camera in the basement of the building. As minors, these boys are staying here instead of jail, while they await trial for crimes including armed robbery, auto theft,
Oh, shoot.
and murder.
They got some serious crimes to
And as
be
you can see,
youths.
they don't plan on sticking around for their trials.
Oh, no.
They've just come up a basement elevator and are wearing what appear to be yellow security vests. While one of the young men begins making his way down the hall, he changes his mind and follows the others up the stairs. When they get to the
Dang, it's a
ground
nice building.
floor, the teens bolt through the front entrance. No one's stopping them.
Oh, man.
Cameras
They're
catch
gone.
the entire escape. For now, they've made it and run off into the night. Eventually, all 4 involved in the escape were caught and could now face additional charges. It's later discovered that the 4 teens likely had help from the inside. 2
What?
employees are terminated and arrested for assisting the juveniles in their escape. And this wasn't the first time a juvenile tried to escape this exact same juvenile facility.
Oh, dang. 2 years
We go back
earlier?
just 2 years earlier. And these staff members have been tracking a
look at
teen
that.
as he makes his way
They
through the
know.
ceiling,
They didn't know.
just
Oh,
a few
wait.
feet above their heads.
Hey, what's going on? I thought this was showing them helping somebody escape earlier, but...
Though he's just out of reach, the ceiling begins to give way. The ceiling doesn't hold, and the defendant crashes through. Security's not giving up and immediately
No.
surround him as his daring, though poorly planned escape comes to an end.
Oh, man.
Watch again as the juvenile makes one last effort to flee. Security's taking no chances of letting him
Flop.
escape again. He's unhurt and immediately taken back into custody. After this incident and the most recent escape, the city of Nashville is considering taking over operations of the privately run center.
Yeah.
Next, we take you outside the Baldwin County Courthouse in Bay Minette, Alabama. It's an ordinary day until a sheriff's deputy conducting a routine security
A
check
dude in
around
the
the
ceiling.
property finds a surprise. A bag containing meth as well as some
What?
prescription drugs. When he reviews the security footage, the answer to this meth mystery becomes crystal clear.
Just going up there, putting a bag of meth on the freaking handle?
That's
On the
Rebecca Ann
guardrail?
Willis, age 37. She's securing the drug-filled bag to a railing, while her alleged accomplice,
Why would you
Alexis
do
Byron,
this?
waits off camera.
At a courthouse?
Why would anyone tape a bag of drugs to a courthouse handrail? According to police, the drugs were probably placed there so a current inmate could retrieve them. The
Yeah.
contraband was hidden near a door used by corrections officers
That is
to move
pretty
inmates
dumb.
in and
That's
out of the
chaotic.
courthouse. Police
Well, I
quickly
would-
identified Willis and charged her with attempted distribution of a controlled substance, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia, and, after she destroyed evidence when police arrived, She was also charged with tampering with physical evidence.
Yeah.
About a week later, police arrested Byron in a stolen car in Mississippi. In addition to the drug charges, she was also charged with receiving stolen property.
Why
Byron was
right
extradited
there
back to Alabama,
on the
where
handle?
she was later released
I
on
mean,
bond.
on the
The
freaking
results of her
guardrail.
case are still pending.
Why not like out in the
Willis,
plants
however,
or
pled
something?
guilty
I
to
mean,
unlawful possession of a controlled substance and was sentenced to 2 years in prison. As for the intended recipient of the drugs,
see what I mean? Like
that
over here in the
person has
plants.
not been identified.
Oh man.
We're in Royal
She could have
Oak,
just sat
Michigan.
down,
It's around 10:40 a.m.
act like she was
Police just
scratching her
witnessed
foot
the
or
driver
something.
of this SUV throw a
Oh,
cigarette
well.
out the window. Moments later, the driver makes a
I don't like
turn
littering
without
either.
signaling, then accelerates beyond the speed limit. After officers pulled the vehicle over, they reportedly noticed the odor of alcohol coming from inside. The driver's then removed in order to perform a set of field sobriety tests.
What I want you to do is I want you to focus on the tip of my finger. It's going to move side to side. Focus on it with your eyes and keep your head still, okay?
This dude's getting a show.
Keep your head still. What I want you to do is I want you to picture an imaginary line in front of you. Place your left foot on the imaginary line. Now, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps out along that imaginary line, counting your steps out loud. You can start whenever you're ready.
Dang.
Not going to be able to do it?
I'm not.
You want to try?
Let's call that strike one.
Next, I want you to count backward from 54 to 37. Do you understand? Okay, go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
54, 53, 52, 55, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. Did you say 39 and 37? 38, 57.
Okay.
There's strike two.
All I need you to do is wrap your lips around this tube. You're going to blow through just like this. You don't have anything to shut your mouth, right? Can I have to take a look real quick? All right. All right.
As they wait for the breathalyzer results, the officer asks the driver a sobering question.
Do you think you should be driving right now? Do you have kids?
No.
I have kids.
If you had your kids in the car, would you be driving right now?
She couldn't make it past 3 steps.
Can you read that out loud for me?
And strike three.
I'm on me the never. I'm on me the never. I'm on me the never.
0.112. So the legal limit is 0.08. So at this point, I am going to place you under arrest for operating while intoxicated. I'm going to have you turn around, put your hands behind your back, and release your fingers.
Don't drive drunk, guys.
I am.
What so far has been a pretty typical traffic stop and arrest takes an interesting turn when the driver tries to plead her case.
Is there any way? I'm really gonna. I don't drink and drive. I'm running for an office right now.
Okay.
This will me up really bad.
Oh no.
I'm running for an office right now.
And not just any office. 49-year-old Julie McDonald is a local attorney, and she's running for county circuit court judge.
Yo.
Me up really bad.
You know, there's not a lot of discretion I have with something like this.
No, I understand.
I can't bend the rules.
Around 11:45 a.m., McDonald arrives at the police station and tells
Gotta hold
officers
yourself
she
to a
consumed
higher
4
standard,
vodka
right?
drinks the night before,
Especially when you're
and
judging
agrees to
others.
another breathalyzer test. This one reads 0.08,
Not like here.
which is
You know,
exactly
we're
Michigan's
just doing
limit.
it. We don't
and
affect other
technically
people's
considered drunk driving,
lives.
but also falls within the test's 0.004 margin of error. McDonald would later plead guilty to careless driving and littering for tossing the cigarette out the car window in exchange for the dismissal of the drunk driving charge. She was required to pay $2,000 in court fees, continue daily testing for alcohol use, and complete 40 days of community service. As for her bid for
Whoa.
county circuit
She
court
looks totally
judge,
different, doesn't she?
it was a success. But 8 months after she was arrested, the Michigan Supreme Court ordered a 45-day unpaid suspension for her misconduct behind the wheel.
Oh my God. Take me home.
We now go to Brimfield Township, Ohio, where County Judge Rebecca Doherty isn't presiding over her courtroom.
Yeah, don't drive drunk, guys.
She's making demands at the local police station.
Do me a favor and have a seat so we can do our job.
Call Larry
I'm not going to
Lambert.
call anybody yet. Okay, we have stuff we have to do.
I'm
Down.
going to tell you now.
Larry Lambert.
Call Lieutenant Lambert now.
Have a seat.
Call him.
Lieutenant Larry Lambert.
So why is this judge so aggravated? Let's go back earlier in the night.
Hello?
An officer's body camera records as he
Yeah,
approaches
dang.
an SUV that's crashed off the side
Yeah,
of a
she's
snow-covered
crashed
road.
out
Are you okay?
No.
in more ways than one.
What's going on? Ma'am, you've got vomit down here in your door. Have you been drinking?
Gross.
Okay. Do you have your ID handy?
She crashed. Went to open her door to throw up and threw up
Your
in her
judge.
door.
To be
Oh.
more specific, she is the county's common pleas court judge.
Another judge.
55-year-old Rebecca Doherty.
And they look so much different.
Am I kidding about what?
I am.
They put that white
absolutely
purity
out of my
background behind them, you know?
What?
I'll take my red.
You're intoxicated. You.
I am so intoxicated.
Was blue.
The officer's body
What do you guys
cam
like better, the red or
continues
the
to
blue?
record
I like
as
the red.
judge is escorted into
It's
booking.
more
My God.
more fitting to the
Take me
vibe.
home. Okay.
Have a seat.
Let me call Lambert.
Have a seat.
No.
Rebecca,
Call.
listen. This whole thing is being recorded. Do not do something you are going to regret
Call Larry
tomorrow.
Lambert.
Larry Limbert is actually Major Larry Limbert of the county sheriff's office.
Do me a favor and have a seat so we can do our job.
Call Larry
I'm not going to
Lambert.
call anybody yet. Okay, we have stuff we have to do. Will you please have a seat? You're trying to walk out the door and you're almost falling down. Can you please
I'm not
have a
falling
seat?
down.
Have a seat.
Call Larry Lambert.
Rebecca, I will put you in one of the cells if you do
Okay.
not. I'm
Call
trying
Larry
to really
Lambert
play.
now.
Have a seat.
Dang.
Call him now. Call him now.
And that's not the judge's only request.
What can I do for you?
Drink.
Okay.
Water.
We just literally told you 10 seconds ago that we're getting you a drink
It's
of
kind
water.
of wild
He's
that
out
she's
right
acting
now
like
getting you
this,
water.
knowing she's a judge, and
Drink of water now.
uh,
Thank you.
kind of tells you some things, huh?
Larry Lambert.
I tried him. He didn't answer.
Really?
Do you want the water?
Maybe they work things
Okay.
Larry
according to
Lambert.
how they want them.
Larry Lambert. Please.
A lot of us don't
After
get that.
refusing to take a breathalyzer, Judge Doherty is charged with operating a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol.
Give me my phone so I can make a phone call.
Okay. Your phone is in a puddle of vomit in your car, which is
I
on the
get
side
it.
of. Can I finish? Which is on the
Absolutely.
side of the road that you crashed into.
Yes.
The tow company is out there trying to get it out. However, it is extremely snowy and slippery out. They are not able to get the
totally get it.
vehicle out so far.
She doesn't get
your
it. I don't-
phone is
well,
off
I don't think
the
she
table
does.
Right now. We don't have access to it.
Judge Doherty receives a fine of $1,075 and 180 days in jail, which the presiding judge reduces to $375 and 3 days in jail. Her driver's license is suspended for a year, and she's ordered to complete a driver's intervention program. Next, we head to the Cowlitz County Courthouse in Washington State. It's 12:40 p.m., just outside the security desk. The woman seen here is Michelle Flavin. Notice she's carrying a pink box. Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous, just a birthday cake for her 9-year-old daughter. She's bringing it inside the courthouse because she's afraid if she leaves it in the car, her dog.
Is it really just a cake?
Flavin asked the
Is it
security
gonna be like one of
officer,
those
Derek
schemes
White,
where she's got a
to
saw
keep
on
an eye
the
on the
cake?
cake while she meets with her sister inside. Her cake should be fine at a security checkpoint inside a courthouse. A few minutes later, this man, Robert Fredrickson, arrives at the courthouse. Fredrickson's here because of an indecent exposure charge. He's 50 years old. Fredrickson and the woman in front of him send their valuables through the metal detector. Just out of the frame, Fredrickson sees the birthday cake left with the officer. And what does he do? He puts his hand right in the cake and takes a bite.
Oh, what, man?
A woman notices
Ugh.
the shameless act.
Who
and might
knows
be
where them
thinking
hands have been,
she's
too? He's
being
got an
punked.
indecent exposure.
There goes
you know those
Fredrickson,
are some dirty
who appears
hands.
to be licking his fingers.
Ugh.
He heads to the water fountain, probably to wash evidence off his hands. the woman calls over another security officer.
This
The
dude's
officer in
gross.
white, meanwhile, has eyes on the cake and can see the damage.
Throw it
Not
away.
only is Fredrickson busted, he's still licking cake from his fingers. The group gathers around the table, and that's when Fredrickson
Who does that? Who
the
just walks up to a
inexplicable.
cake and just
He
grabs a
goes
chunk
back for
out of a
seconds. The officer in white has seen enough of this frosting-filled crime scene.
No.
Fredrickson and the cake are thrown to the ground. A few more guards arrive, and Fredrickson is arrested. On top of the initial indecent exposure charge he was facing that day, Fredrickson also picked up
force
another
feed it
charge
to
of
him.
third-degree theft, which was the icing on the cake. As for Flavin, a local grocery store heard about the incident and provided her with a brand new cake.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, stop
Man,
playing
that's
with your
so
fanny pack.
gross.
You
And
need the
indecent
bearskin
exposure.
jack to go.
And he's sticking your hands in your cake. Ugh. Yeah, you don't want that cake
Next, we
anymore.
take you to Orlando, Florida, for a courtroom moment you may have missed in the high-profile trial of
Oh, yeah.
25-year-old Casey Anthony. Anthony
what do you
was
think
accused
about
of
her?
killing her 2-year-old daughter Kaylee in 2008,
Think she did it?
and the trial made
It
headlines
was just
around
kind of
the
weird
world.
how she was acting, huh?
It's the 7th week
Going
of the
out
trial,
on parties and stuff.
and the defense is rested.
Showed no remorse.
Judge Belvin Perry has dismissed the jury, but another matter has caught his attention, one he wants to deal with right away. Earlier, a 28-year-old spectator in the gallery named Matthew Bartlett made an inappropriate hand gesture towards prosecutor Jeff Ashton, who was addressing the court. A member of the press reported the moment, and the gesture got back to the judge.
So
who is
subtle.
not happy, and now he's called Bartlett before him.
Judge
You
looks like he's got
recognize
his
the
eyes
individual
closed, but
on that
nuh-uh.
photograph, sir.
He's just
Yes, I do.
focused.
Okay, and who is it?
This is me.
And what is that symbol that you are projecting with your fingers?
Using my middle finger, and I am sorry.
And who were you extending the finger to, sir?
I know.
Mr. Ashton.
And the way he did it, too. He was super
see this
scared to
sign?
do it.
Yes, sir.
And he got
And
busted.
does not this sign read any gestures, facial expressions showing approval or disapproval during a court proceeding is absolutely prohibited? That sign is posted on the door
Approval
outside,
or
is it
disapproval?
not?
It is.
Was there anything about that that you did not understand, sir?
No, sir.
Could you tell this court why you should not be held in contempt of court?
I'm truly sorry for doing this. This is something stupid, and I'm not sure why I even did it. And
Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
I just apologize.
And he got caught.
I don't understand why I did it. I do apologize.
The maximum sentence for contempt
And
of
it has
court
to
in
live
state of
on the
Florida
internet forever.
is a year in county jail.
Dang.
Despite Bartlett's
Get a
apology,
year for flipping them off.
the judge is not letting this go.
Young man, do you realize that the taxpayers of the state of Florida has expended a great deal of money
Oh, yeah, it is
in
a
putting on
a very
this
high-profile
trial,
case.
and that your actions could have jeopardized all of the work that the attorneys have done in this particular case?
Yes, sir.
Anything you would like to say before this court imposes sentence?
I apologize for doing this.
At this time, I will adjudge you to be guilty of the crime of direct criminal contempt. I will sentence you to 6 days in Orange County Jail, impose a fine of $400 along with the court
Yo.
costs. He will be remanded to the custody of Orange County, to the Orange County Jail.
Dang.
While Bartlett served his 6-day sentence, The trial of Casey Anthony continued.
That's a lot to
Ultimately,
pay
Anthony was
for
found not
flipping them
guilty
off.
of murdering her daughter. She was found guilty on 4 counts of lying to investigators and served over 3 years of a 4-year sentence for those crimes. Next, we go to a virtual hearing in Tampa, Florida. The defendant is 33-year-old B.J. Dreggers. He's been charged with fraud and petty theft for trying to pass bad checks.
Oh,
Today, he appears
can't be doing
remotely
that.
before Judge Michael Williams to enter a plea. The state initially offered a deal where Dreggers would plead guilty and get sentenced to 18 months probation. If he decides to go to trial and is convicted, the former Marine could be looking at 5 years behind bars.
Man, that's some time.
E.J. Dreggers.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor.
Yeah, good morning. Last time we were in court, he was shooting up drugs on my Zoom.
That's right.
Dang.
3 months earlier, while waiting for his preliminary hearing to begin, Dreggers engaged in some illegal drug use. Judge Williams didn't watch it live.
Right there
but
on-
a prosecutor did and shared it with the court. And the judge
Dang, man.
isn't happy about it.
Yes, sir. I apologize to yourself and the court for that, sir.
I only go so far, but
Yes, sir.
it's bad enough I got to put up with people smoking cigarettes and everything else. I don't need that.
No, sir.
I don't know what's your
Shooting up
resolution
right
on
there
that?
on the camera.
Dreggers' attorney David Hall steps in to do some damage control.
In my conversations with him, he's been entirely professional, respectful, remorseful about his actions.
I instructed him to appear in person on 6/4/21, and he didn't. And then he shows back up on Zoom on June 15th, and that's when he's shooting up on the Zoom.
Despite the judge's remarks, Hall requests the court stick with the original deal of probation. But for Judge Williams, it's not that simple.
18 months of probation. He wants to resolve it to the court. I'll do it today for 180 days plus 18 months. I'm not taking probation today, and he gets out. I think I'm usually pretty
Judge is
relaxed
serious.
on certain things, but you shoot up on my Zoom. That's different.
Mr. Dreggers, the court is rejecting the plea agreement with the state, proposing 180 days in custody followed by 18 months probation. Is that something you want to do? The alternative would be to set it for trial.
Dreggers doesn't love either of the choices, so he makes his own request.
Is there a way to have stricter probation or something of those guidelines?
No.
Dreggers is given a month to discuss things with his attorney on how he wants to plead.
All right, Mr. Dreggers, come on up.
Once again, he appears before Judge Williams, who, after doing some of his own reflecting, has a new outlook on the case.
Mr. Dreggers, I've been thinking about your case. You're a veteran, correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
What branch?
Marine Corps.
All right. There's a once-a-year docket that I do, and it's called the Veterans Outreach Court.
Yes, sir.
What I'm proposing is we set you on that Veterans Outreach Court docket.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh,
Dreggers appeared on the
hey
Veterans
man, that's pretty
docket,
good.
and the judge gave him a second chance. He's released and given 18 months probation, plus mandatory drug and alcohol testing.
Just work on getting clean and moving forward.
Gave him a place to get help for veterans.
Okay?
Hey, Judge, I appreciate everything you've done for me, sir.
That's what's up.
Get clean, I'm happy.
Dreggers is currently
That probably did a
employed,
lot more for him
taking
than
steps
just
to
locking him
remain
up.
drug-free.
Hey, that's what's up.
Excuse me, ma'am. I did not kill the animal on purpose.
Next, we go to bond court in Miami-Dade County. Judge Mindy Glazer presiding. The defendant, Kenny Amaro, has been charged with animal cruelty with intent to do harm or kill. A day earlier, the 36-year-old Amaro was caught on a surveillance camera trying to lure his neighbor's dog, Rocky, towards him. He then allegedly lassoed a belt around Rocky's neck, elevated him, and began swinging the 1-year-old puppy in a circular motion multiple times.
That's so messed
We
up.
won't show the complete video because of its graphic nature.
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
Then, after allegedly
Doing
pinning
stuff like
Rocky
that
to
to
the ground
animals.
and tying him to a street sign, Amaro went to his neighbor's home and began shouting and kicking the front door.
This is Alexa.
What? This is Alexa. Is he saying
After
Vegeta?
Amaro left, Rocky's owner retrieved the lifeless dog and brought it to the front porch, where he tried unsuccessfully to save its
Yeah,
life.
oh man, that's sad.
Officers arrived and Amaro was placed into custody. According to police reports, Amaro claimed the dog was being aggressive. He was simply trying to protect the
Vegeta.
community.
It sounded like he said Vegeta.
Kenny Amaro?
Today he appears before Judge Glazer to hear charges and find out if he'll make bail.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 1 count of animal cruelty. Do you have any money to pay for your own lawyer?
Excuse me, ma'am. I did not kill the animal on purpose.
Before you talk about the facts, you want to tell us first if you can afford to pay for a
Excuse me,
lawyer?
ma'am. As a citizen of the United States of America, I'm a citizen and I have the right to speak freely.
Of course,
And I
but
will-
I'm happy to listen, but do you have money to pay for a lawyer? I'm trying to find
Yeah,
out
I
if
don't
I
have
can
no
go point to
money.
free.
The judge decides to appoint a public defender who sits off camera to represent Amaro.
Okay. Can I explain to you what happened, ma'am?
I advise you not to, sir.
Yeah,
While you
don't
do
don't
have
say
a
anything.
right to speak, you also have a right to remain silent.
No, I had the right to speak. I want to speak.
As Judge Glazer reads the case report, Amaro begins to show some frustration.
I'm just saying I want to explain to George what happened with the dog.
I'd advise you not to do that
Why not?
because it's not in your best interest.
Because everything
No,
you say
man,
can be
it is
used
my
against
best
you.
interest. You know why?
You guys think he was
Because
protecting
I
the
was afraid
community?
for my life.
Sir?
Excuse me?
It appears Amaro doesn't like the way this is going.
Don't.
Yes, sir. You told me. Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
I'm just reading what happened there.
Huh?
This guy's got some mental
I'm reading
problems.
what happened to you. Apparently there was some surveillance.
Yeah, you're
video.
reading what happened, but that's not what happened. You know why?
He needs an
They're
eval.
lying. Ma'am, the dog was a dangerous dog.
Do not talk
A
about the facts
mean
of your
dog.
case.
He would have killed a kid.
The public defender is trying to keep Amaro from incriminating himself, but it's not working.
If he sees a kid, he would
Sir.
attack the kid. Excuse me, sir. I want to be my own lawyer. You're not my lawyer no more. I intend to do what I have to do. May I speak?
It's now Judge Glazer's turn to do the talking.
So, sir, these are serious charges. You could be facing prison time if you're found guilty.
Excuse me, may I
So-
speak now?
Go ahead.
I was afraid for my life and I had to defend myself like you Americans do all the time. I pledge to listen to the flag of the United States of America. I try to save my life like you guys did the 9/11. You guys went
Whoa.
and bombed those people over there.
So, State, what are you seeking
That's a
here?
big difference, I think.
What I'm thinking is
Well, he
that I
should
try to save my life and
Isn't it a
somebody else's
first-degree
life.
felony for killing
I
an
don't
innocent
deserve
dog?
to be in jail.
Judge Glazer sets bond at $25,000. And if Amaro posts, he must remain on house arrest.
$25,000 bond plus house
It's not
arrest.
fair.
Conditions
I don't
may
have that money. I'm a poor person. It's not
We
fair.
object.
He's a danger to the community as well as.
No, man, I didn't say I'm dangerous.
Thing.
I did not say that. This is not fair for me.
He's getting charged
Amaro
for what he
would
tried to
later
blame
enter a
on the
plea of
dog.
Not guilty, and his trial is pending. If found guilty, he could be sentenced to 5 years in prison. We're in the George Layton Criminal Courthouse in Chicago, Illinois. Judge Joseph Claps strolls through the lobby, as he's done plenty of times over his 20-year
Judge Joseph
career.
Claps.
Only today, he drops something on the floor. Normally, this wouldn't be a big deal,
Only the item that Claps drops on the floor is reportedly a loaded satin silver revolver. In Illinois,
His name is
weapons, even
Joseph,
if you're properly
Judge
licensed,
Joseph
are prohibited
Claps,
inside courthouses
and they dropped a gun.
unless you're an officer on duty.
Judge Claps.
Notice how as Claps passes the security desk, he waves hello to a court security officer, and the revolver falls out of his jacket, which
Dang.
is folded over his arm. With people watching, he reaches down to pick it up, stumbles a bit,
He almost fell
casually
over,
puts the
yeah.
object in his pants
Little
pocket
top
and
heavy,
walks
huh?
away. When the judge arrives at the elevators, Claps puts the gun back under his coat and continues with his day. But two other
He almost
deputies
went from
standing by the
Claps
doors
to
also
collapse.
took notice when Claps dropped his weapon. While they didn't take immediate action, they later report the incident to a lieutenant. Claps, who did have a valid firearm owner's ID card and a concealed carry license, is charged 3 days later with carrying a concealed weapon in a prohibited area, which is
Dang.
a Class B misdemeanor. The judge was placed on administrative duty and faced up to 6 months in jail and a $2,500 fine if convicted. But just 3 months later, and despite eyewitness testimony from the two deputies, he's acquitted of the charge. The court ruled the prosecution had failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the object Claps dropped was actually a firearm.
Huh.
We're now at the Eagle County Court in Eagle, Colorado, where an officer's called into a courtroom to assist with an investigation. A crime seems to have been committed. Who committed the crime is still in question.
Hello.
These two gentlemen are standing here. This gentleman is standing right here.
What if the best killers in the country face off in a tournament?
Oh, Twisted Metal.
I heard
Yeah.
something hit the ground. Put his foot on it. And I stepped back. He kept looking at me. And pulled his foot off. And there you go.
Oh, he dropped his little baggie, didn't he?
All right. Would you be able to take some pictures of this?
What the heck? Why would you take drugs into court?
Sure.
The item of interest is this small packet filled with a suspicious white powder,
Right.
which turns out to be cocaine.
Why don't we step outside so everyone can get back to what they're doing, okay?
So, I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
So let's step out of the courtroom. I'll Mirandize you. Let's have a conversation about what happened, okay?
Okay, sounds
Alrighty, let's do that.
The guy next to me, I heard something drop. The
Yep.
guy next to me said, is that drug? So I look down and I go like this, you know? I go back, I like, and I see the little bag there. This guy said, oh, excuse me, something fell off this gentleman's pocket. I said, did you literally see something fall out of my pocket? You know, this is a serious crime.
So why do all the independent witnesses in there tell me that it came out of your pocket?
Well, it's like I tell you, if somebody saw something, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If it wasn't your drugs, tell me whose drugs you think it was.
Probably the next guy standing next to me.
Okay, which guy is that? The guy in the red?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's camera right there. Let's look at the camera because I have nothing.
And did that come from you too?
Dang.
Out of your pockets?
The man in red doesn't speak English and is using an interpreter.
So this is what we're going to do. We're trying to look at the video footage right now.
So they do just that.
Wait a second. Do you see that?
Did you see that? Look again
Yo.
closely. The evidence seems to be clear.
In the courtroom, there's video. And it recorded it coming out of
Dang.
your hand or your hat as you had your hands behind your
Yo,
back.
good thing they had that camera.
Turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Juan Bibriesca has narcotics possession and a bond violation added to the drug charges he was already facing in court.
Getting arrested again?
You are. You can't have cocaine. It's illegal.
Yeah, man.
District Court in Ann
That
Arbor,
guy's
Michigan,
really lucky.
36-year-old Anthony Lane is before Judge Cedric Simpson for a virtual conference. 6 months earlier, Lane was charged with 1 count of possessing methamphetamine or ecstasy and 1 count of possessing a narcotic, cocaine or heroin. Today, Lane is requesting to waive his right to a probable cause hearing and have his case sent straight to circuit court.
Mr. Lane, please state your name for the court.
Anthony Lane. Good morning, sir.
How you doing? A waiver for continued plea negotiations and resolution in circuit.
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution? Yes, sir.
Everything seems to be going as planned until the judge asked the prosecutor if he also agrees to waive the probable cause hearing.
People also waive their right?
Your Honor, I'll agree to waive, but I do want to make a statement on the record. It appeared that earlier in this time block that Mr. Lane was rolling a blunt and might have been smoking.
Well, now that they zoom in, he kind of look
Earlier that day,
his
while
eyes.
Lane waited in the virtual courtroom, he decided to have a smoke.
Dang.
Another defendant waiting for the judge did a double take when he noticed what Lane was up to. While recreational marijuana
So like, dang,
use
I gotta
is
give you
legal in
one of
Michigan,
those.
Lane is out on bond and strictly
Bro, why would he do
prohibited from
this
taking any drugs or
right in
controlled
front of the camera,
substances.
though?
Lane looked cautiously out the vehicle's window, but paid no attention to the phone in front of him that was broadcasting what he was doing, not only on the internet, but directly to the court. He continued smoking during the session and flaunted the blunt up close while Judge Simpson was handling other cases. Court staff took notice and informed the prosecutor.
Your Honor, given that information, I guess we need to adjourn the PCC so Mr. Lane and I can speak further before we wait.
Yeah. I think that might be wise. Mr. Lane, you understand what's happening now? Yeah.
As part of his bond conditions, Lane is also supposed to be taking regular drug tests.
When's the last time you tested? 2 weeks ago. You were supposed to be testing 2 times per week. I tested back to back. Okay, but have you tested this week? No, sir. I'm also going to order that you're to report to community corrections today for a test.
Dang.
I have no ride today. Well, you better find somebody to get you a ride down here. I'm ordering a test. You're the one that brought this on yourself.
Wasn't he sitting in a car at the beginning?
So
No,
I'm ordering
I
a
don't
test today.
know. I thought he might have been sitting in a car at the beginning of the video.
Today, I'm going to be issuing a warrant to have you picked up.
But as the judge moves on, Lane lingers on the call and lets out a laugh.
You keep laughing, Mr. Lane. I don't think you want to do that. Not with me. You better take yourself off before you think things are too funny. Thank you. I wasn't laughing at you, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Court calls case, People versus Chandler Langston.
Yeah.
Lane never made it to community corrections that day, nor did he appear at his next conference.
Look at those eyes.
Judge Simpson issued a warrant for his arrest and revoked bond. His case remains open. Next, we head to Bernalillo County Metropolitan Court in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's Valentine's Day, and instead of playing Cupid, this woman is about to do something stupid. Stacey Ochoa has spent hours observing the day's proceedings, posing as a criminal justice student. Sitting in the gallery, Ochoa takes a few minutes to chat with lawyers, then approaches the bench, presumably to continue the discussion. Moments later, she takes a seat in one of the chairs reserved for inmates waiting to see the judge. As the lawyers turn their attention to the clerk, Ochoa slumps back. Now pay close attention to her left hand. Ochoa waits another minute, then quietly leaves the courtroom. About 20 minutes later, a group of inmates enter the courtroom. One of them, Frank Chappelle, taps an inmate sitting in front of him on the shoulder. Waiting till everyone's distracted with the business at hand.
Dang, I thought the other one was crazy where the lady planted
the inmate
out on the
reaches
railing.
under the
She did
seat
it
where
in the
Ochoa
courthouse.
previously sat. Authorities say Ochoa was not actually an inquisitive criminal justice student. It was all just an elaborate ruse used to pass an illegal Valentine's Day pick-me-up to a friend behind bars. She was charged with trafficking meth and distributing marijuana.
Dang.
Received 3 years probation. But there is a happy ending. Ochoa and Chappelle were married in 2019. It's 11:07 a.m. in the Lorain Municipal Court in Lorain, Ohio. The court's empty after a busy morning, and a security officer's making his usual rounds. He comes across something unusual. A small bag filled with some kind of powder. He's not entirely sure what it is. So he has it tested.
Dang.
It turns out to be cocaine. So the court rewinds the tape to 9:34 a.m.
Two
just
things.
before the bag appears on the floor.
Don't do drugs. And if you do, don't take them to
And
court.
this man
Like-
steps up to the gate.
God.
Watch closely as he moves his hat. One more time. A
Why do they keep
warrant's
sticking it in their
immediately
hat?
issued for Lamar Reed's arrest. Reed was in court on 2 traffic violations, driving under a suspended license and speeding. He now faces a 5th-degree felony charge and a max of a year in prison.
Dang. Thanks for joining me on the Chaos Critics. If you got a kick out of today's chaos, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. And until next time, observe the chaos.